Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today is a very exciting video because we have finally have gotten our shed slash chicken coop delivered yesterday afternoon, and we are so happy and excited to actually have it here in the backyard, ready for us to start the projects that we need to start inside of it, because the chickens are getting big. I mean huge. And it is so crazy how fast they have grown since we have had them. They're just growing like little weeds, and it is time to get started with the projects and get it done so we can go ahead and move the chickens out of the house and get them inside of the shed where they belong, and so they can have a lot more room to run around and roam and stretch their wings and everything like that. So we're very excited to finally have it here with us, and so we can start these projects. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a outside tour and an inside tour and show you guys what we are going to plan on doing inside of it and what it might look like when we're finished. So I'm very excited and I cannot wait to get started with all of this. Now yesterday when the guy was here delivering the shed slash chicken coop, he had the shed on a big trailer, and this trailer was really awesome. It was actually a trailer that he controlled with a remote control, and he was able to move it to the left, to the right, up and down, and it was really awesome. We have never really saw anything like this before. So I decided to go ahead and film everything of how he was getting it in the backyard to over here in the corner. So I will insert that video a little later on to show you guys how he was able to get it back here. So you guys are going to absolutely love it. If you guys ever saw anything like this before, let me know in the comments after you see the video. So let's go ahead and give you guys a tour of the outside, and then we'll go ahead and go inside of the shed. So before I do that, let me show you, this is the backyard so far. We still have to finish cut down the trees and everything, but this side of the yard is going to be all for the chickens. And then here is the shed. It's in the corner on the left side. And then we do have to finish all the fencing that we need to put up for the chickens, so they will be able to stay inside of the backyard on this side. So here is a look of the shed in the beginning, in the front. It is a dark red color, and then the trim is a nice bright white color. And then the roof is all black and is metal. So I absolutely love that. It's going to stay nice and clean and fresh, and it's going to last us for a very long time. And I'm so glad that we decided to go ahead and go with this shed. So let's go ahead and show you a little closer. So the guy had put these blocks on the bottom of the shed to lift it up a certain amount that we wanted. And it was a total of 6 of them. They were $3 each, and it cost us about $18 to have him put them down there. So that was pretty cool, and he did an awesome job. I absolutely love how he was able to get it back here and get it set up and everything. And he was just so amazing and awesome. But before I want to finish, I want to give him a huge shout out. His name is Tim, and I'll go ahead and insert right now the name of his company, because if you guys are ever in North Carolina and need a shed delivered, he's the man for you. And I'll tell you guys, he was amazing and awesome. So a big shout out to Tim, and thank you so much for delivering our shed slash chicken coop. Alright, so here is the shed up close. There is a vent right here on the top where the air can flow in and out for the chickens. And then we have a nice big door that opens. When we open it, it will move to the right side. So here's what it looks like. And then if we come around the corner, you'll see the side of the shed. Alright, so here is the side of the shed. Now it looks a lot bigger on the side than it does in the front. It looks kind of small in the front, but when you move to the side, it looks huge, and it's so crazy how big it is sitting here in the backyard than it was on the lot with next to 2 other sheds. And then there's the nice, clean, kind of dirty roof already. The birds have already pooped on it already. It didn't take them very long. So here is the side of the shed. And then we'll move to the back of it. Now when we had him put it back here, we had him keep this much room where we were able to walk back here, all 3 of us, If we needed to get back here for any reason, we'll be able to. So it's probably about a good 2 feet, maybe 3 feet, I think. So it's really a good space for us to walk back here if we need to. Now here is the side of the back of the shed slash chicken coop. And then we have a nice window right here. And it opens up on the bottom so they'll get some fresh air coming in. And then on top you'll see another vent for the air to flow in and out for them. So they'll have super much nice fresh air coming in and out. So that is the window. I wish this shed did have more than one window, but it's okay. And then if you come to this side, you'll see basically the same siding on the other side. So here's what the side looked like. And then we'll just come back around this direction. I'll turn around and show you this way, so I'll give you guys a good idea of what it looks like. So here's what that is. So on the bottom of this part right here, we're gonna actually fence this in. It's gonna be that wood fencing. It's usually white or tan color, so we're gonna use that to cover this completely so no other animals can get inside of it, and plus it'll keep the chickens out so they won't be able to get inside also. So, but here is it one more time in the front. Now I'm going to go ahead and open the door and show you guys inside. Alright, so here's what the door looks like while we have it open. I had to put a stick in front of it because I wanted to stay open by itself, and I didn't want it to close while I was in there because then it would be very dark and you guys won't be able to see anything. So here's what it looks like. Now in the front right here, we're going to probably build like a little ramp so we're able to get in there easier instead of just stepping every time when we go inside of it. So here's a little peek of what it looks like inside. It is a really good sized shed for our 16 chickens that was going to be living in here. So here's what it looks like. Alright, let me step in. So the floor is just like a plain floor. We do plan on painting the floor, and all of the inside of this shed is going to be a kind of like a primer, and it will keep it not being humidity out of here, and then also it will prevent mold to grow inside of the shed. So that is our first plan, is to paint pretty much everything inside of the shed and also do the floor also. So that's the first plan. So here's one more time what it looks like. And all of that right there, that big gap is completely sealed, so nothing will be able to come in. Now on this side of this wall, we're going to be doing two things. One, we will be from probably this board to about this board, we will be putting nesting boxes for the chickens. And then we plan on either doing a door here or a door over here to come out so they will be able to walk out of the shed during the day and get their fresh air and stuff like that. And on the other side of the wall, we will have a huge outside dog cage that will connect to the shed so the chickens will be safe, and it will also have a cover for them, so if it rains or anything like that, they'll be safe and they'll stay out of the rain and everything like that. So more likely we'll probably put the door on this side, so the rest of this will be for the nesting boxes. And then from here to all the way over here, we're going to get probably a board either at this side or a little bit more smaller of this size, and we're going to connect it from each side of the walls, and there's going to be one in the front and then one in the back, and that will be for them to climb up there or fly up there and just hang out and perch. If they want to look out the window or if they want to just get off the ground and stuff like that, they'll be able to do that. So we're going to have two of those. I think it's a resting post or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what the name of it is, but so they'll have that option if they want to get off the ground. They can just jump up there, or they'll also have their nesting boxes to go inside too. And then on this side, we'll be doing the same exact thing. From the other side, from probably there to about here, we'll have the more nesting boxes for them. So we'll have plenty of nesting boxes for them, and that would be perfect. So here is what this side looks like with the window. Now the only thing that we're going to do in the window is on the outside, we're going to get some kind of thick screen, and we're going to cover the whole window up and put boards over it. And that will be so any animals that are outside that try to get in here, they won't be able to get in. And plus we'll be able to leave the window open when we need to, so no other animals will try to be able to get inside of the window or the shed. So that is our plan with the window. I don't think there's anything else that we're going to go with the window. That would be basically the only thing that we're going to do, is just screen it up a little bit more thicker, and so it'll be safe for the chickens. And it'll be nice for the perches too, because they'll be able to get on them. And if they want to look at the window and stuff like that, they'll be able to. I'm not sure if they do or not, but they'll have that option. So that is there. And then there's the vent right there. And then the other vent is over here. And then here's what the door looks like. So if I step all the way back to the window, my back is completely to the window. This is what the shed looks like and how big it is. So it's a really good size. Some of the sheds that we were looking at actually had storage on top. So they actually build from like here to here, and then they also build from here to here, and they had like shelves on top. And so you'll be able to store like stuff you wanted, but this one didn't have that, but it's all right. We have other plans that we're going to be doing. But other than that, that is pretty much what we're gonna plan on doing. So basically we're gonna be priming it, priming the floor, priming the walls, nesting boxes, a door, and covering the window. And then all of the bedding, shredded stuff that we have from Trader Joe's, we're gonna completely buy a whole bunch of those in bulk, and then we're just gonna put it all down so they'll have nice thick bedding, and they'll be able to walk on that and not hurt their toes or stuff like that. So this floor is going to stay like this, or we're thinking about going ahead and raising it up to the board so it'll be even, and then we'll go ahead and put all the bedding on top of that, and then they'll have all the bedding completely in the shed for them to walk around, and if they want to lay down on that, they can. So that is pretty much the plan so far. So we're very excited. It's going to be so awesome to see the shed turn into a chicken coop. I think this is probably more the cheaper way of doing a chicken coop. So if you guys are really looking into getting chickens down the road, or if you plan on getting them in the future and you're looking to figure out how you're going to store the chickens and be safe in a house, definitely do a shed. I think it's more worth buying a shed for them and putting them in there and you doing the work inside the shed than actually building a completely chicken coop, because the prices of the chicken coops that we were looking at were very expensive, and plus they were very, very small. So I think this is a 8x10 shed. So this is plenty of room for 16 chickens, and they'll have a lot of room to walk around and do what they have to do. So I think it's really worth the money going this route, and they even have bigger sheds than this. So if you have a lot more chickens than 16, you can definitely go ahead and get the bigger shed. But that is our plans so far. So like I said, we're very excited, and I will take you guys along and show you everything that we have done when we get this started. So that is pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that video now so you guys can see it, and I will see you guys a little later on.
crazy.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Block time.
He should have. You a bad man.
What do you think about that as far as straight? Run the one right there, a cap, just to get it under. We can adjust with the jack. Yeah, go in places.
Alright guys, so that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!